last time our party had arrived in Yatamon, the first age city, the largest city on the island of Obojima. In the south central portion of the island on the southern coast, the first age city is a mixture of first age technology, spiritual denizens from the other realms, as well as the largest mix of different groups, species, shops, witch covens, all manner of folk gathered in a singular place on the island of Obojima. Truly a melting pot of different groups and occupations and cultures all colliding, and somehow it just works. Our party had enlisted the assistance of a young elvish girl by the name of Imelda and her spiritual companion to help guide you through the city of Yatamon. And after days of searching for Jenny's general goods, you come to find that Imelda had not been 100% truthful with you all and had walked off with the package that you intended to deliver to Jenny herself at Jenny's General Goods. After a brief conversation with Jenny herself, you learned that Imelda, although problematic, was not entirely, was not a career criminal, but just unfortunately an individual that did what she could to survive, and had some issues alongside that. But nevertheless, Jenny asks you to go easy on the young girl and find her and bring her back along with you, as this new dip into the seedier underbelly of the city was probably not in her best interest overall, and would likely end her up in a less than satisfactory conclusion. Upon searching for the young girl, you found yourselves in the major central park in the heart of the city of Yatamon, this little natural oasis in the middle of the city, running alongside a large creek that passed through, past the market district and into this sort of lush green space in an otherwise very metropolitan area. On one of the bridges, a rather famous bridge, more famous for its denizen more so than the bridge itself, you ran into a crowd of people that were gathering around a strange young lad who claimed to be from Polwater, a city that you all know is on the far eastern coast of the island, and if rumor is to be believed, had all but succumbed to the corruption that was rumored to have hit the eastern side of the island very hard. Polwater, rumor has it, is all but gone at this point. The young lad looked to be in not the best of shape, and you saw on the left-hand side of his body, he seemed to be very bandaged up, and with him he carried a vial of this strange grayish black ichor that, upon coming in close proximity to you, Mipsy, seemed to react in some way. But nevertheless, this individual seems to have been touched by that said corruption. To what effect, you're not 100% sure. The young lad's name was Aaron, and he, in addition to speaking with you briefly, assisted you when you had issues trying to get below the bridge via a pathway blocked by the very denizen of this bridge, a ever slumbering feline known as the cat of prodigious size, a massive feline whose hindquarters blocked the main entrance to this former subway system below the city of Yatamon. Axel, a subway system that you know is often being researched by the Guild of Archivists, Historians, and Archaeologists, AHA. Upon delving into this abandoned subway system, you found a number of these small energy-conscious slimes that seem to be gathering around anything that sustained a flame, a light source, or any type of latent energy down here in this otherwise pitch black darkness. In addition, you came across a researcher from AHA and their Nakudama companion, one Dr. Zalia Front, and her companion Crocius. After a bit of a heated first interaction, you looked around the space trying to find signs of Imelda or her spiritual companion. On the northern side of this former subway platform and maintenance area, you found yourselves in what looked like some sort of spiritual mushroom garden being tended to by small vegetable spirits known as floral spirits or flora spirits. They seem to interact relatively in, around some of these green slimes that you seem to see all over this space. What you did not see is you came in and found tufts of the spiritual companion's hair on the ground around this mushroom garden. They were not the only denizens here in this space, as you were accosted by a handful of what you know as lion's blooms, carnivorous plants that hung down from the ceiling, one of which snatching you up, Mirage. And that is where we find ourselves now, as I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Did that not go through?
Mine did not, because
I mean, if you want to roll, I can
all the time. But how do you roll initiative?
click on your token and then on
token.
your click on your token and then roll your
I have to do it
initiative.
this way for right now.
And then click on my token, and then
Then you roll the area where it says initiative in the center of your character sheet.
Oh man, if I got the same roll twice,
You
that
got
would've
the
been
same
hilarious.
roll. Well, you got. I'll bump it up to 14.
21.14. How do you do that?
In case there's a tie with Dex.
Gotcha. Was that a natural 20 that you rolled?
That was a nat 20, yeah.
Oh, geez. Nice. Unless somebody else rolled a natural 20, which I highly doubt. There we go.
This is me. This sounds like me. These rolls.
I mean, it makes
like
sense.
Me.
You're restrained currently, as you are being lifted up by one of the lion's blooms. Anyway, you see hanging down from the ceiling, wrapped around the various structural steel beams of the ceiling of this former subway maintenance facility, as the floral spirits seem to be skittering out of the way. The lion's blooms not really attacking them, as they see them kind of as not really any source of edible food in this area, but the three of you, warm-blooded, large humanoid figures, look like a tasty meal right now. But Mipsy, we're on to you. What would you like to do?
Well, bonus action, we're casting Magic Stone.
Okay.
I hate to do this. I don't want to reveal this yet, but I'm going to attack The one holding.
Okay.
12?
12 just hits.
Okay. Since I hit, I'm gonna reveal something now, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't want to use this, but I'm gonna have to.
I mean, you don't
Favorite
have
foe.
to.
Okay.
So I get to do 1d4 more damage.
Okay. Let's see the damage.
So 3 for that, and 8 points of damage.
A solid strike as the stone passes through one of the central vine portions of hanging from the main body, or I guess the bloom of this lion's bloom. Solid strike as you see this greenish, not chloroform. What's the? That is not what you want to be leaking out. Like plant matter, I guess liquid plant matter, drips out like a greenish, brownish color. It definitely does not look healthy. This lion's bloom, you've seen these before, occasionally, Mipsy, from a distance. These vines look very emaciated and thin by comparison to perhaps their counterparts in any other very light-rich, nutrient-rich area. But nevertheless,
And,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'll just move down over here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Up next, we have the Lion's Bloom. Since you are restrained and grappled by, or you are restrained by this creature, Mirage, you automatically take the damage for being restrained. You take 3 points of piercing damage as you feel the thorny vines wrap around you and try to pierce through your skin and all around you, trying to crush you and drag you up towards the bulk of the beam where the mouth of this creature is. Then, since it has you restrained, it's also going to try to bite you. And since you are restrained, that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That is 4 additional points of piercing damage as the bloom bites down into your shoulder hard, piercing through the flesh as you struggle to try to get free. This one, let's see, wraps itself along this beam and is going to try to, it's going to have to dash to get anywhere near you, Mipsy, but it is going to dash on the same 5. And this one is going to get just within striking distance of you, Axel. This one is going to come up behind as well.
I just have a question. These things
Yes.
are on the
That's
ceiling
scary.
or they're on the floor?
No, they are hanging from the ceiling. You look up,
Okay,
they were
okay,
wrapped
okay,
around the steel beams that hold the ceiling in place.
I thought they came like to the floor. No, okay, turns.
Yeah, that's why when you made your perception check, you didn't look up high enough. They were they were hanging up in the shadows of the ceiling. But that is all their turns. They had to dash to get anywhere near you all. Axel, we are on to you. What would you like to do, sir?
This one's right on me, so I am going to, let me just see. I'm just gonna attack it with my dagger.
Okay.
Because I just want to make sure. Yeah, because since it's next to me, I would be disadvantaged from my spell, so I'm just gonna attack with a dagger.
Okay. An 18 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hooray!
Solid strike just below the bloom as you stab in, and more of this greenish brown fluid jets out as it makes this horrible hissing sound. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, but also just in case if he hasn't, Stopper gave us inspiration. So,
Yeah, you do have inspiration since I was unable to stream last week due to food poisoning, so and had to cancel last second. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. You hear the shouts of Dr. Front and the murmurings of Croceus as the two of them dash in your direction, running past the slimes who are still fixated on a small lantern that they've placed on the floor. The two of them run over here. What is going on here? What are you all doing? Oh my goodness! What are the lion's blooms doing here? They should not be in this area. We did not think that they were here. All we saw was the flora spirits. Unfortunately, that's all they can do right now. As you see, she's trying to reach into her satchel, trying to grab at something, and Croceus is kind of cowering behind her, observing, unsure of what to do at this point in time.
Being cute.
Yes.
Don't be scared there, Croceus.
What are you talking about? Mirage, we are on to you. You are restrained right now. You cannot.
I need the rules for that.
Yes, so you need to make an athletics check to try to escape, or some other means of getting out of these viney restraints.
But I have like disadvantage for that?
No, you have disadvantage on it. You can still attack the creature. You have a disadvantage on the attack rolls, and you have disadvantage on any dexterity checks as you are restrained, and your speed is currently 0. If you'd like to make an athletics check to try to get out of the vines, the DC is 12. Or you can try to do something else to try to get out. That is entirely up to you. What would you like to do?
Okay, this is wild. But what if I want to... But it's in disadvantage, right? If I do an action, like if I produce flames?
No, you can produce flames.
But it's going to be disadvantage.
If it's an
Because I'm
attack, if
restrained.
it's a melee attack roll or any type of attack roll, then yes, it would be at disadvantage because you're restrained. But you can cast a spell as long as you can make the verbal and somatic components, which I would imagine if it's a simple spell, it wouldn't be difficult.
It is a cantrip.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and post it in the chat? There should be an option that you can display the spell. Let's see. Produce flame. There you go. Yeah, that one.
Nice.
Okay. Flickering flame appears in your hand. The flame remains there for duration, harms neither the equipment. The flame sheds bright light. You can also attack with the flame, although doing so ends the spell. When you cast this spell, or action is 30 feet of you, make a range. Okay, so you need to make a ranged spell attack. So your spell attack modifier is your, I believe it's your charisma, if I remember correctly. So your spell attack, give me just a moment here. I believe.
I mean, it says +2 for me. 1d8.
Yes. Well, that's the damage. You still have to roll to hit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you'll be doing this at disadvantage. So go ahead and roll roll 2 d20s, and we'll add I think it's a +2 to your roll on this one. Okay, so roll it one more time.
That wasn't. That was me? Oh yes, it was me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that second one is definitely not going to hit as you manage to ignite the flame in your hand, but you're not able to like get it onto the lion's bloom or anywhere where it starts to ignite. Even though this is a very dry, emaciated plant, you're not quite able to get it ignited. So that is your action. You still have your bonus action, if there's something you'd like to do with your bonus action.
I'll stay like this for this time.
Okay.
I don't have much. Mm-hmm.
Mipsy, we are back to you. What would you like to do?
Bonus action. Pedal dance.
Okay.
So we got that. Part of that bonus action. I'll just do this first. We get this guy right beside me.
Okay.
So
Is that a saving throw or let's see.
it's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll? Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. Yeah, 19 definitely hits. All right.
6 slashing.
You cut up a lot of the vines, causing this thing to hang lower than it previously had. It is looking real rough.
Action. Bring up my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Well,
A nat 20 definitely hits.
Holy shit.
Okay.
10 points of damage because I'm only using it one-handed.
You crush the head bloom of this lion's bloom, bringing it down as it just slumps off of the I-beam that's on the ceiling, and begins to wither and writhe on the floor before going completely still, and it is no more.
Well, that's one of them. I'll point at those two. Like Crocius and the other one.
Dr. Front?
Yeah, that's her name.
Yes.
If you can't go for the furthest one,
Okay.
she's trapped.
Of course, yes.
And that will be my turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to skip over you there.
I'm not moving anymore.
Okay. Since you are still restrained, Mirage, you take another d4 of damage here from the thorns. That's 4 piercing damage. And then it is going to try to bite into you once more. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit with a 21.
For sure.
And that's another 3 points of piercing damage as it bites into you again, trying to tear off any sustenance it can from you. These two are going to surround you,
Oh, should have moved
Mipsy.
one more.
and they are going to try to bite down on you. That's going to be the first bite coming from the one on your left. That is a 17 to hit.
Well, that's gonna hit.
Okay. That is 3 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled. The other one from behind you is also going to take a bite. That one is a 15 to hit.
That is my armor class.
Okay. And that is 4 points of piercing damage. You're not concentrating on any spells right now, are you? No, I don't think Pedal Dance is
No.
concentration. Okay. Then you are good, but you are grappled for the time being, so your speed is 0. Axel, we are on to you. What would you like to do?
Run. No.
Run.
Oh, I have 2. I'm just gonna attack the one that was still the same one with a dagger that I attacked before.
Okay.
Yeah,
I killed
do
that one.
Oh, it's still on the map. That's why I've.
Different one.
So,
That was I put some different markers on. That was the one that had the green dot.
Oh, okay,
There's
I
no
missed that.
significance
Okay.
other than I'm trying to keep track of their hit points.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, then I will still go for this one that's in that same location.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. Wait, I'm sorry. Is one of them grappling Mipsy, or is it Mirage that's being grappled?
The Mirage is
Both.
restrained.
Restrained, that's what-
Mipsy
okay,
is
never mind.
grappled by the one on the left here. So their speed is 0, but yeah, likely the same will occur starting on the next turn.
Okay. All right. I'll still do it.
12 just hits.
Yes. Nice, I'll take
Okay.
that.
Another solid strike to this one. It is looking pretty haggard as well. Unfortunately, these emaciated lion's blooms are not overly robust. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't.
Okay. Which one of the blooms would you like me to attack first? As you watch, she's pulling out some sort of, like some sort of material. It looks like some sort of like muddy material, and it begins to glow in the palm of her hand.
probably the one that's holding me.
Okay. And you watch as she like crushes this material in her hand, as it has like a very earthy sort of acidic scent to it, and it begins to ignite in the palm of her hand, and she's gonna cast a firebolt at the one directly in trying to grapple and restrain you, Mipsy.
You better hit.
That is just going to hit, just barely. It was right out of 12. All right, so let's see that one. Okay, I'm gonna roll this on. So she has a +3 to this damage. So this is gonna be a firebolt. Yeah, that's going to be enough. And you watch as this bloom that was beginning to wrap you up, Mipsy, just begins to incinerate as the flame travels up, burning this thing to a crisp as it falls like a pile of ash on your left-hand side. You are no longer grappled, at least for the time being. And Crocius is still cowering at the corner of the wall here, trying not to get involved. Mirage, we are back to you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to get away, like to ungrapple.
Okay.
It's athletics.
Yeah, you need to make an athletics check, please.
Okay.
That is going to be enough. You manage to push your way out, and it stings as the thorns like push into your shoulders, but you're able to push yourself out as you fall to the floor. You are no longer restrained, and you are no longer grappled. So your attacks and your ability checks do not have disadvantage any longer.
Okay, so now I'm. Wait.
But that was your action. You still have your bonus action.
Sorry, my puppy's being a menace. I'm just gonna. My bonus action. What can I do with this?
So as a rogue, you have a number of things you can do with your bonus action. I will say in this sort of situation, putting some distance between yourself might not be a bad
but
solution.
I'm just gonna say, like, I'm just gonna, like, maybe step back a little bit
Okay.
and
Just so
try
you're,
to hide.
well, you can
is it-
hide if you step away. You have an ability called disengage that you can
Okay,
do
yeah.
and
No,
won't
then-
take, but you won't be able to
thought
hide
it
if you
was-
do that.
Yeah, I thought it was high enough, like, for me to move.
Yes,
no,
you can
okay,
move
then I will-
away, but if you don't
But it's gonna,
use
it
the
may have an opportunity attack. Yeah.
yes, if you don't use your disengage, he will attack you.
Okay, so I'm gonna disengage and just move
Okay.
to the back.
Okay. Yeah, you can still do it and then try to hide, but if you do so, you'll
No.
take the opportunity attack. So
Yeah, I was not thinking of it because I thought it was like on the ceiling, like far enough for me not to trigger that. But if it's close, then I
he's still
disengage
within
and move.
melee range. Yeah, you only drop down
Mhm.
about like 3 or 4 feet.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, disengage and just move back
Okay.
a little bit. Oh wait, you know, how many is this? 1, 2. I'm gonna move one more just in case. There
It's
we go.
not gonna live. I would say that.
Oh,
I would be killing it this turn.
that's what I don't know what everyone's doing, so I'm moving back a little.
Okay. Nipsey, we are back to you.
I'm just gonna chuck that stone at the one that I have marked at disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Why would it be a disadvantage?
Because I'm using a ranged attack with a melee person beside me.
That's only when you're throwing at the person in melee. You wouldn't have disadvantage on the one.
Nope, it's any ranged attack.
I think it's only when you have the
Brother,
one.
he's trying to help you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only the one when you're in melee with it.
No, it's
it
any.
would be hard for me.
I mean, if you want to give
There's
yourself
actually any
disadvantage, I'm not going to stop you. But I've always
14
read
hit
it
the
as
one.
it's only when you're attacking somebody with a ranged attack in melee.
I am using a ranged attack. My magic stone.
Right, that's what I mean. But you're not attacking the one in melee.
No, it doesn't matter. The stopper's any.
Okay. All right. If you want to go at disadvantage, go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
He wants to play hard mode, man. Let him play hard
I mean,
mode.
you still hit either way, so you're good.
Plus, hold on. 6 total damage.
Okay. This one is not looking good. It is all but crumbling to pieces now after the couple strikes it's
Bonus
taken.
action. I still got one more thing.
Okay.
Because this is 30 feet. Do I have enough range for that?
Yeah.
I do. I'm hitting it one more time
Okay.
because I have a range attack.
Unfortunately, that one is not
No,
going to hit
I'm-
either way.
Rerolling that with my inspiration.
Okay, go for it. All right, yes, a 19 is definitely going to hit. That is
For
enough
6,
as you
so on.
shred this thing with your pedals.
Now I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Whoop.
Okay. Is there anything else
That's
you want to
my
do?
turn.
All right. I think this one. I think it's going to go after you again, Mipsy, just because you seem like a smaller, more
Delicious
grappleable
target.
Yeah, and you were already getting attacked by it, so it doesn't have advantage anymore, but it is going to try to attack again. Yeah, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 5 piercing damage, and you are grappled again.
How about I take no damage instead because of my protection
Okay.
of my pedals. I
Okay.
reduce the damage by 6.
Okay. Yeah, you take no damage. You are still grappled, though.
Yep.
As the thorny, browning vines wrap around you again. But anyway, Axel, we're on to you.
Stabby, stabby.
Okay, let's see it. You do have advantage because you are flanking.
Yes. Nice. Okay, come on. Really?
Unfortunately, an 11 just misses.
I will use
He
my
has advantage.
inspiration.
That was his first
Okay.
roll.
What's up?
That's his first roll. Oh, never mind. I see
No,
2d20.
yeah, there's 2d20.
Yeah.
Let's
Was
see it
a
again.
D4? Or just reroll?
Yeah, you would just re-roll it.
Okay. Oh my god, even fucking worse. Okay, great.
My God, man. The dichotomy of the dice tonight. Unfortunately, both stabs, you tried to reach out and you just cannot catch purchase with anything of substance as you just catch a big chunk of air as you try to pass it through, trying to hit the head of this bloom as it snakes and writhers across the columns around the walls. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Cry.
Crying is a free action.
Crying's a free action.
Yeah.
Shed a tear.
I shed a single tear and I yield back.
Dr. Zolly is going to move over here, and Crocius just kind of scuttles behind her as she's going to try to blast it with another firebolt again. That's definitely going to hit. I'm going to roll this on top of the table again. So it's got a +3 to this. Oh my god. Yeah, that is, oh my god. Almost completely incinerates this thing in one blast. It's just barely holding on as flames just ripple up the main body of this lion's bloom. Mirage, we're on to you. You do have you can see that this last remaining lion's bloom is all but incinerated, but is still moving. What would you like to do?
Oh, it didn't die.
No, it did not die. It's still moving, just barely.
Okay. Like, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna bonus action dash so I can get closer.
Okay.
How did I see how many?
Your normal
Like
movement
what-
is 30. Your dash, there you go.
Yeah, no, but how do I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be about where you're going right there. That would be almost all your movement, plus or minus about 5 feet.
Can I get like here?
Yeah, you could get within melee. You could get right up on it. Right now, you're not within melee of it where you're at there. You could drop down one more and you'd be fine. So a full dash would be 60 feet. So you could get right.
sure.
Yeah, you could get right
Why
within
not?
melee of it. There you go.
Okay. Is somebody? It's well, maybe it's grapple, so they're in melee.
You're both
right?
within melee. Yes. So if you attacked, you would get your
Okay.
sneak attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna do produce flames once more. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna use the dagger.
Okay. Whichever
Gonna
you
use
would
the
like to
dagger,
do. Yeah. Let's see it.
It would be so funny if I miss.
I mean, you have inspiration.
I do have inspiration. Oh, I cannot see how much.
Yeah, you
nice.
definitely hit with a 23.
Nice.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage and roll your sneak attack.
Watch, I have like 1 HP.
Mirage, how would you like to do this?
I'm just gonna say like while I'm taking turns on myself, I'm just gonna say all of this because of flowers, and I'm just gonna like pierce a dagger like through the mouth,
Okay.
to like shut it.
You drive your dagger straight past the teeth of the lion's bloom, right up through the main body into the bulb as it catches purchase right with the main body of the head of the lion's bloom as it shrieks out this brownish green floral liquid just oozes out through the wound as the tip of the blade sticks out through the back of the bulb, and as it writhes and shakes down from the ceiling and collapses into a still hump of plant matter. And we are out of initiative.
Great.
But yes. Mirage and Mipsy, as you draw out your blade of this lion's bloom, you can see that this last remaining one is relatively intact. And Mipsy, you know, given your you're proficient with nature, correct?
Yes.
You are. You would know that lion's bloom is an ingredient that you can harvest from one of these creatures.
Sure.
If you would like to, give me a survival or nature check. I'll say either or. Okay. You needed a 10, so you get one use of lion's bloom as an ingredient that you can add to your inventory. I'll send you that. I'll send you the information
Cool.
afterwards. Some nasty flora in this area, but I was not expecting them to be down here in such a dark, lightless environment. But perhaps they were here before and became trapped. It is strange, nonetheless. You can see behind Dr. Front and Croceus some of the flora spirits that were tending to these mushroom gardens are kind of cowering behind a lot of them, unsure of what was going on in this area. You also see, as you stand in this area, Axel and Mirage, you can see there's a subtle trail at your feet of tufts of brown fur, like little bits and pieces that are heading away from this mushroom garden. What would you all like to do?
Well, I'm taking turns of myself. I'm gonna say to, what was her name? Dr. Front?
Dr. Front, yes. Why did that
Yeah.
turn off? I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm gonna try I'm gonna try and pick up some of that fur on the floor.
Okay.
And while I'm doing it, I'm just gonna say to Dr. Front, like, that was really strong of you. Of like the attack of what you did.
I am by no means any type of seasoned spellcaster. I just know a few odds and ends here. When you travel through the world and less in safe areas, you know, it helps to have a little bit of insurance.
Now this. And I point at the fur and I said, this is one of someone we're looking for.
She looks down. She kneels down and picks up some of the brownish fur and kind of rolls it between her thumb and her pointer finger. I imagine this is from a spirit, or the yes, some sort of minor spirit. It looks like they were heading from this place. I don't see any type of blood or any significant damage, and I see that there's it. And she points, heading in this direction here, and kind of moving in this general direction away from the mushroom garden.
Now, yes, this fur is from a spirit, and if we find the spirit, we found the girl.
Listen,
I
hope she is all right as well. It does not appear that there is any recent blood in this area. But that does not mean that she was not injured by the lion's bloom either. But with
now,
that,
pardon the interruption.
pardon me?
I think I was gonna say to Dr. Fran, like, pardon the interruption. I guess if you don't mind, we will try, unless you two want to do something beforehand, you know, try and follow this fur. Did you say that the elevator that was here was only on use by you?
It is temporarily on we brought with us a temporary power source, a spirit, sort of a spirit battery of sorts. It is only has one more use, enough to charge and return to where we had headed up back the way we came. I would not use it more than once. But if you wish to accompany us back to the surface after we finish here, once you've either found the girl or found what you are looking for, just return in a reasonable amount of time, and you can accompany us back to the surface. And you did see there is an elevator over here to the far right-hand side of... There seems to be an old service elevator on the far right-hand side of the map, beyond the platform area.
Now, I do have a question, Tim.
Yes.
I did have to... I just remember. I did have two familiars.
Okay.
I think by the time it might have already dispelled. I don't know how
What
much.
is the duration? Is it hours or...
I think it was 1 hour. Let me double check.
I mean, combat's
double check.
only is
I
not
might-
as long as it
I might be lying.
seems, but your familiar is probably still present, unless it was attacked.
Yeah, this says it dismisses permanently after 1 hour or when it reduces to 0 hit points.
Okay, I would imagine it probably still has maybe 15 or 20 minutes left after your time here, your discussion, and then the brief period of battle. Like, that was maybe like 4 rounds of combat, so it's like 20 or 30 seconds.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, no,
Just-
I would imagine your familiar is still there for the time being.
Okay, boys, how are you feeling to continue? I am fine while I take turns out of my body.
Well, I'm completely fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Where would you all like to go?
Well, we need to track. What's her face?
I forgot her name.
Imelda.
If
Imelda. I guess I'll try to see where the fur, if I can tell where the fur goes.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You were able to follow the trail past these old crates of rusted materials and tiles and pieces of construction equipment. And you can see that there's a loose trail of some of this like tufted fur heading up these stairs. This, what was likely some sort of customer or passenger staircase heading up these stairs in this area past this group of slimes that are just eagerly wrapping themselves around one of the place lanterns by the doctor and her associate Croceus.
Okay, I think I have a trail, guys. Do you want to keep moving?
go on.
Well, I'm following right behind you.
Let's go. So then, I guess it's like you can pass through here, like through the what's these names? Like the little green.
Oh, the green slimes?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, I would say if you're trying to pass by them, I would say either make an athletics or an acrobatics check to swiftly move past them, as they are mostly distracted. It's not a super high DC. They're mostly distracted by the little lantern that the doctor placed down there to keep them occupied for the time being. But yeah, if each of you would like to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check to move past them. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You move past swiftly. And you just barely made it past Axel, but you do make it past.
I'm a big boy. What do you expect?
Yeah, you almost step on a couple of them, but you manage to get past without them like sticking to your leg and trying to drain the energy out of you. As you can see, they're kind of like latching on to anything that has like any sort of like radiant heat or energy of any kind. They're just like trying to draw it into their bodies, like little leech-like creatures. They're very parasitic in their reaction to a lot of these items. But yes, nevertheless, you all managed to move past them with ease. As you head up these stairs, you can see the little path of tufts of hair seems to be moving. What little is left is heading up these stairs, or I'm sorry, down these stairs, where this is going down to a deeper level of this subway system. But if you'd like to go down,
deeper.
yes. Yeah, you're currently at basement level 1. This would take you down to basement level 2. Is that what you all would like to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Before going, do you think Dr. Fraud is like really really far from us? Like if I am here where I am standing, like
You
just
could-
to ask her like if she had gone like down.
Yeah, you could call out to her if that's what you'd like to do and you want to ask that question.
Yeah.
We have not gone down that far yet. I do not know what waits for you down below. We have not researched that far. We are just now getting to this sector of the subway. If there is anything down there, you are entirely on your own.
Okay.
So do with that
Thank
information
you.
as you would like. Okay. All right. Well, if you all are... Oops. There we go. We will move down to basement level 2. You can place yourselves down here in the bottom left-hand corner at this stair exit. If you want to drop your tokens there. You can see as you head down, it is really the only light you have in this segment of the basement level 2 is coming from your light sources that you brought down here, Mirage, your dancing lights, and your waxling familiar. Axel, if you want to place your token as well.
Oh.
Oh, I have dancing lights like on.
You did from the previous one, unless...
Oh, okay.
I don't believe it's a concentration spell. But it's a cantrip, so you can recast it if you wanted to without any cost. You can see there's a number of these slimes that are just kind of moving around very slowly. You can see they're very lethargic looking in their movement. They have not seen anything in this area. The first two things that catch your eye, that this segment of the subway is far more run down and dilapidated. There's chunks of the wall that's been broken out, caved in, that look like it was some sort of future expansion at some point. It was just abandoned. The wall at this point here is just completely caved in down below. And you can see, though, there are a number of will look like turnstiles, would be, ticket booths of some kind, or entry points into the deeper part of the subway. This seems to open up as there's quite an echo in this space. Lastly, what you do notice is there is a dim light source coming from deeper within, further past those turnstiles. It's hard to see from this space. If each of you would like to give me a perception check, please. Mirage, you were the only one that picks up on the soft echo coming from the deeper in the chamber. It's very hard to tell. There's just like the silence in this space is deafening just because of the intense echo. It's a very tall ceilinged space as opposed to even the first level basement where all the train cars were coming through, the subway cars. This space, like, it is deafening, but Mirage, you're able to pinpoint. It sounds like the voice of a young girl is coming from deeper within. having some sort of conversation. It's hard to pick out exactly what she's saying or what the voice is saying, but you definitely hear that there's a voice coming from deeper within this sort of atrium-like chamber, coming from this direction past the turnstiles.
I will tell Axel and Mipsy, like, I hear a voice of a girl, and I point like into that direction. Is either Imelda or this place is haunted? Or I'm crazy.
Well, we know you're crazy.
Yeah. That makes it easier. Then is it haunted or is it Imelda?
But I do have a feeling it's that girl we're looking for.
Can I try and do with one of my candles, like try to make all of these things like going, maybe distract them so we can like go into a straight line here? I'm gonna try, or to move these ones
Yeah.
a little bit.
Go ahead
So we can
and
just
give
walk through here.
me... Yeah, give me a... Give me either a deception or a performance check, your choice. It's not a very high DC, but yeah, go ahead and give me either deception or performance to try to distract these creatures. Okay. Your waxling familiar floats about, definitely drawing the attention of a lot of these green slimes kind of scuttling about the floor. You see them all kind of falling around as they group up around it, kind of leaving you with a bit of a gap between their sort of spread grouping as they all kind of begin to see the light source in this general area and the heat coming off this waxling familiar, leaving you a bit of room to head in that direction. If you all would like to give me another acrobatics or athletics check, that definitely lowered the DC.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
Would you roll up on one?
Two of you managed to get by. Axel, one of the green slimes, right as you're passing by, latches onto your leg, and he's going to try to take a little nibble on your ankle here.
I'm into it.
That is a 17 to hit.
Fucker. Yeah.
Okay. You take 4 points of necrotic damage as it drains some energy and kind of you feel like the corrosion of this, not acidic, but like it's sapping the energy from the contacted flesh on your ankle as your pant leg kind of comes up. It latches on right onto the blue flesh of your ankle, and you feel it kind of singe and burn as it shrinks the flesh in that area before you manage to shake it off and fling it back against the wall. As you hear this like putty like sound against the wall, but you manage to squeak by after that. As you come into this area by the turnstiles, you can see in this area there's a number of little light sources, not unlike your own Mirage, but definitely not summoned by you. And I'll go ahead and reveal this space. Why is this not? the fuck? Hold on. Why is this not letting me go down here? Okay. Give me a sec. There we go. What the man? They changed some stuff about the polygonal reveal. And I usually don't use the light source thing because it's kind of funky when it doesn't work. And right now this is really annoying me. Used to work a lot better than this. All right, almost done. There we go. As you come up to the turnstiles, you hear the voice of a young girl, and you see... let me reveal this part as well. There is definitely an immediate recognition as you see the young girlish form of Imelda and the small pig-snouted spirit kind of floating around her, sniffing at quite a scattered collection of different things on this old customer service countertop, among which, Mirage, you see the small letter that was previously in your satchel, as she is quickly sifting through these items. You can see that she has already broken this wax seal on that letter, and she is in the process of going through it. You can see that a small message has been pulled out, and inside, you didn't feel like there was anything in the letter, but you can see as she pulls this out, a small glass vial falls onto the countertop. It is tiny, no much larger than like a small medicine vial with a small cork in the top of it. And it's hard to see from this distance what is in that vial. But you can see she's kind of like sifting through it. Give me just a moment here. I'm trying to find the information real quick here. Trying to find something.
Goofy, why did you pick this up? There's nothing in here. This is just junk. This is useless. We can't sell any of this. I can't afford school off this junk. Why did you say that this was worthwhile?
And you can see she picks up that little vial.
Ew, what is this? Gross. This is nasty. Ew. Who bottles up dirt and mud?
And you see she takes it and like throws it back behind her as you hear it like kink, 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 shatter on the floor somewhere, behind her in this sort of dimly lit area around some of these slimes.
Choofy, you know I can't afford school like this. We have to find something worthwhile.
Where are we exactly? Like around here?
Yeah, you're right at the turnstiles. At this point in time, she really hasn't... She's kind of preoccupied with this collection of things she seems to have acquired from various sources.
Can I go through like, how do you call this?
Turnstiles?
Turnstiles.
Turnstiles. Ticket conveyors, whatever you want to call it. Like train...
Turnstile.
Yeah, turnstiles.
I learned a new word.
Yeah, because it's got this... mechanism. You try to immediately push through it. Are you trying to do this stealthily, or are you just...
No, wait. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
I was asking, like, can you go through this?
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
like,
this
you have to do it stealthily. I'm sorry, like, or is it that door? Like, this is a door. Like, can you go through here?
You could, but these things seem to be locked in place. Like they seem to have some way of moving, but as you approach them, you can tell that they are not functioning right now.
Okay. Oh my god. Rock 3.0. I'm gonna try to stealthily cross,
Okay.
but before I cross, I'm gonna make myself look like Jenny.
You can make yourself look like Jenny?
Yeah.
Okay. Axel and Mipsy, you watch as your companion sort of heads towards these turnstiles, and as she's walking up, her silvery, very fair skin and hair begins to change color rapidly. Her height changes slightly as well, as you see the form of the shopkeeper that you had previously spoken to begin to step over the turnstile, heading towards what you can definitely tell is the young form of the elvish girl that you've been looking for and her spirit companion. Okay, with a 25, yeah, you feel fairly certain you were not seen making this transformation other than by your companions here, but even then, it's as you watch this transformation begin to occur, Mipsy and Axel, you see your companion kind of just step into the dimly lit area over this these turnstiles. But yeah, you can pass through these barriers.
I do want to leave like the dancing lights like wherever they were.
Okay.
Like not enough for her, like if she's distracted, like maybe around here, like at least for them to notice, like to see. But I'm gonna, because I had two waxling.
Okay.
One of them is here, and I'm gonna keep one of them like kind of near me, like maybe. No, yeah, I'm gonna keep it near me, like maybe on me.
Okay.
Like for me at least to be able to see a little bit.
Okay.
Oh well, not on me. Maybe like around. If I put it around here, how far? She has dim light, so I can see.
There's
her.
lights here. I mean, this whole space is basically dim light. You can still see.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'm because the dancing lights are stronger, right?
Right. So yeah, the dancing lights are stronger, and you can see that she's kind of placed them around to kind of distract the slimes in this area, more so than the light. You know that elves have dark vision, that she doesn't need this to see in this space. She's using them as kind of distractions for these slimes in this area, so they don't come after her.
Damn it, these dark visions.
Yeah, what's dark vision?
What is dark vision?
You know,
Who
most of
needs it?
you know that what dark vision is, that certain lineages can see in the dark, at least to a certain degree.
I heard it around campfire tales when I was a kid.
It's a common enough thing that you all know what dark vision is.
There's Jenny from the block.
Fucker.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get stealthily close.
Yeah, with your 25 stealth roll, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, you've far exceeded her general perception. What would you like to do?
How do you do to see how many feet you're away?
You go
There's
to
a
the
ruler on the left-hand side.
Yeah, there's a ruler. It's right below the T. Yeah, there you go. And you can drag it, and it'll show you. Yeah, you're about 30 feet or about 10 meters.
Can I see? She throw it here, right?
You don't.
Can I see? Like, I don't see it.
Give me a perception check. I would say, I mean, you have enough light. Give me a perception check. You can see the vial that she threw back here shattered right behind a lot of these slimes. You can see there's like a light colored, like blackish gray stain on the ground, and that glass is essentially empty at this point in time. The whatever was in that vial is kind of dried up on the old floor of this subway terminal.
But like, was it a liquid, or is it like was it dirt? She said.
You're not entirely sure. You didn't see what it was. You heard her say it's some sort of like mud or something. Okay. You're not sure what it was. You just know that it didn't seem valuable and she tossed it away.
Are the green things like doing something to it?
They seem to care more about the little like light bulb that's dancing around above their heads. They keep trying to like reach out to it, and it's just outside of their reach.
Okay, so
in fact, since you are transformed as Jenny right now, I will go ahead and do this. Where would you like to move in your pseudo Jenny form right now? Just tell me where you would like to go.
Okay, I was gonna honestly, I mean, I wanted to stealthily go through this.
Okay.
It's just like maybe here.
Okay.
Oh.
You've already made a stealth check.
Well,
she has not seen you yet, but if you keep pausing and waiting, you'll have to make another one. So, what are you trying to do?
Fuck it. I will stealthily like cross through here, and I'm gonna like maybe around. Where's the ruler? No, this is not the ruler. Okay, so I'm gonna like stealthily cross maybe around here, and I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And I do have her voice, right?
Yes, you can speak in her voice. You, to a certain degree, you can try to mimic it. You'll need to make a deception check.
Oh my god, okay, I didn't know that.
You'll have advantage because you are in her form, but you will need to make a deception check. If that's what your intent is to do, is to try to approach Imelda in Jenny's form.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, why not?
Okay. So do you walk up to Imelda in Jenny's form?
Yeah, like I'm gonna stand up like somewhere around here and try to walk towards her. But before I walk towards her, I'm gonna start to yell, or not yell, but call her name. And being like, I don't know Jenny's voice.
You've heard Jenny speak. You heard her speak a bit when you were.
No, but like I don't know if I have the ability to mimic me as
you
Monique,
don't
mimic her voice.
Yeah, you don't. Oh, no, you can just tell me what you want to say to her.
I kind of want to try, but this doesn't. Give me 1 second.
You don't have to stress yourself about that.
Okay.
Just tell me what you want to say to her.
I just want to like start saying her name, not yelling, but like kind of like when you search for someone, like Imelda.
You're
and then
you're calling out to her.
Be like, Yes, and gonna be like, oh, what is this gross thing? What is all this? And I will email that and things like that.
Okay.
And then, I'm gonna like start going towards her.
Okay. Axel and Mipsy, as this is going on, what are you all doing as you hear
Yeah, because
a
I don't know what they're doing.
pseudo version of Jenny's voice? In fact, Mirage, give me a deception check. You do have advantage, so you're going to roll twice for deception.
Oof.
Okay.
The other one was almost a natural one, but it was 2.
Okay. You call out to Imelda as you begin to approach, but as that's going on, you can hear a fairly convincing version of Jenny's voice calling out to Imelda. Mipsy and Axel, where are you and what are you doing as this is going on?
How far is she?
She is in a... You can't really see where she went exactly, but I mean, on the map, but you in your position without dark vision would not be able to really tell how far away she's gone at this point. In dim light, you really have lost sight of her completely. You just hear the voice kind of echoing through this space.
That direction.
Yes, that general direction. That's
all I cared about.
You watched your companion sort of take a different form like you've never seen before and then step over the turnstiles. Well, you've seen the form, but you've never seen her use that ability until now.
Yeah.
No, I have used it before.
Did you use it before? Well,
yeah, it was the brother.
Oh, that's right. You did. Okay, then you have seen this ability before. Never mind. My apologies. But anyway, Mipsy, Axel, what are you doing?
Do we let Mirage handle this?
I have my mic muted. I mean, I'm fine to kind of hang here and just be on the wall, just ready, I'll let her handle it. Just be let's see how far she gets, and then when if she moves it, then we're all right.
Okay. If I can have you both give me a stealth check. It's not a super high DC, but go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Shit.
Oh no.
I just heard this shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
So, Axel, you succeed. Mipsy, you stub your toe on a busted piece of tile. We will get back to that here shortly, because this is all kind of happening simultaneously. We will see the effects of that shortly. Mirage, as you call out in the voice of Jenny, in a very convincing voice, might I add, you watch as Imelda kind of turns on her heels and looks back at you.
Jenny, what are you doing here? What are you... how did you find me?
Well, you run away as always and go around, and I was going around and there was this boy saying that this place was being dangerous, and I was searching for you. Are you okay? Why are you here? What is all this thing around here?
I come here sometimes to get away from the crowds, people can be annoying sometimes. I don't like to be around big crowds.
Give me an insight check, Mirage. You can see there's sort of a half-truth that she's saying. You've seen her around large crowds before. I mean, you experienced her being around large crowds. She didn't seem uncomfortable. So it's sort of a half-truth there.
I come here sometimes with Shufi.
Isn't that right, Shufi? And you can see the pig-nosed bundle of fur spirit kind of circling around the top of her head, kind of sniffing at anything that interests him in her general direction.
I'm trying to work on my magic. That's why I come down here, so I don't get anybody hurt or anything, you know. You and I talked about it. I want to practice so I can entice one of the covens to let me join.
I know. But isn't this place dangerous? Isn't there any more cleaner place to practice, my dear?
Well, the slimes kind of keep people who are up to no good away, you know. It's my little hideout.
I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer.
Okay.
What time is it? Did we know? Do we know what time was it when we got on the cave?
Oh, it was already nighttime when you arrived in the subway. It's probably
around
pretty
10
late into the
p.m.?
evening now, yeah. It was already dark when you arrived here in the subway. So it's probably pretty late into the evening now.
I'm gonna try and get closer a little bit to her and say like, okay, but isn't it a little bit too late to practice magic? I support it, but I guess you can start tomorrow again.
Well, I have to practice. You know, I work during the day and I practice at night. That way people don't bother me, and I don't have to worry about it taking up time that I could be spending, you know, working at my job.
As you get closer, Mirage, you can see there are a variety of things scattered across that countertop. Different items, likely of similar acquisition to what you experienced. Among which you see the opened letter with the wax seal now broken on the countertop. And you can just barely
Is there
make it.
anything there that I recognize that it might have been ours?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That letter is your letter that you were supposed to deliver, and it's been opened already.
No, but like besides the letter, like do I recognize perhaps like?
You don't see anything
Maybe
else
something.
that was from you, but you get the idea. It just seems like a very odd group of items for a young girl of her age to be carrying around. Like, it's such a scattered little grouping of things, some of which have some intrinsic value. Some stuff is just random scrap that her companion seems to have sniffed out. And it just... You can see that there are, like, personalized pouches and bags and various odds and ends that seem odd for a young girl to be carrying around. Like, there's like just various things that don't excuse me, that seem odd for a young girl to be carrying around.
I'm gonna look at the objects that are on the counter.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, and what is all this? Where do you get all this? Why? And I'm gonna say, why do you need? Did you have a career? Send a message to you, and I'm gonna grab it.
Give me an investigation check as you go to grab some of the random stuff on this countertop.
Well, I was thinking like, don't grab it. Like, kind of like when you're like a little bit scared, like you wanna kind of grab stuff, but you know you really don't do it. And then I'm just gonna grab the letter.
Grab what? I'm sorry?
The letter.
The letter. Okay. Give
like
me...
kind of like taunt of grabbing, but not grabbing the other things, and then just grab the letter.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check as you go to grab the letter.
Oh, I don't mind her seeing.
Oh, okay. Then if
Like I'm asking her like what do you need all of these for? And then I'm gonna grab the letter and bring like a brigade letter.
Don't.
and right as you grab it, you see Jenny's name at the top of it. Like addressed to Jenny of Jenny's General Goods in Yatamon. And it very obvious she should not have this. Like this is very obviously stolen. Like if you were truly Jenny and Jenny saw this, it would be why do you have this? This is very obviously addressed to me, and I've never seen this before. How did you get this?
As I see that letter, well, as I see it that it has the name of it, I'm gonna step just like back a little bit and just being like, this is a letter for me. Why would you have something like this?
I got asked to deliver it by a mail person. They couldn't find you, so I said I would deliver it for you on their behalf.
I mean, a question for me. I do know who sent it, right?
Yes, you know that's
Because
without even an
it was-
inside check, that's very much a lie.
Yeah,
You,
she gave it
Mirage,
to
know
me.
that's a lie. Yes.
No, but like whoever sent the letter, like I know who sent it. Who was it? It's just like I forgot about it.
It was the general store owner in Okiri Village. The spirit owner, I forget her name. I'm sorry. The owner of the general store in Okiri.
Hey. Sorry. I'm going to. Well, as I step back, I kind of like I'm gonna act as I'm reading it, and maybe just read a little bit, but not. No, I don't want to like read it, but just like add like it's read it, and I'm just gonna look at her and say like, "This is a letter from this girl. Who was it?
The person who sent the letter,
From the
or
general store."
yes, it was the general store owner in Okiri Village, which is the village you left, where you first met Axel and Mipsy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say like, "This is a letter from," and the name because I don't remember her name.
Yes.
From the general store. That was supposed to be delivered from quite a time now, but it should have had something more.
As you say that, two things happen. Right as you're saying this should have been delivered to me directly, and it's already, this is extremely sus because it's opened and you see in bold text in the middle of the document, "Be very careful. Dangerous substance in vial." And right as you read that, you hear Mipsy in the darkness suddenly stub your toe against and you, Mipsy, you stumble into the wall, and you can definitely tell that Imelda's like, "Who's there?"
That was in the frog language.
You say it in Nakudama?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm not dumb enough to really.
Do you
real
speak
voice.
Nakudama?
I do.
Okay. All right.
Since that curse, and I had to go
Oh,
with what
that's
you told me.
right. That's right. You do
I
have
get
that.
languages. I pick
I forgot
Nakudama.
Okay. You do have Nakudama. Either
I'm
way,
gonna-
you hear
I-
a voice. Hold on one sec, Mirage.
Yeah.
You hear,
Who's there? Did you come alone, Jenny? Who is that? What's going on? Who's there? Show yourselves.
As she says that, I'm gonna get closer to her. I'm gonna put the letter on my fucking back.
okay.
And I'm gonna get close to her and I'm gonna grab her, but not like in an attack way, in a like kind of like in a protective way.
Yeah,
and
an
being,
assertive
like,
sort of. Yeah, I
of,
get what
like,
you mean. Yeah, like a
kinda,
guardian
like,
sort of
fear.
way. Okay.
And just to saying like, what did you do with what was inside?
Give
It's
me.
important for me to know.
So, two things here. One, there's a few things out of character here for what just Jenny would do. Because you don't know Jenny personally. You don't know the relationship she
Yes.
has with Imelda.
Yeah, no.
But you are in Jenny's form. So it kind of counteracts what otherwise would be a disadvantage. I need you to make a performance check with advantage as you go to grab the arm of Imelda as this is going on.
Sorry, I saw what Hog is.
What's going on? I don't see anything.
You just need to look at the
Performance?
score.
I didn't see
What
anything.
performance?
With what? You're breaking up.
Is it performance?
Performance, please.
Okay.
Because you're trying to play a role.
That was
Okay.
almost a 2.
All right, I'm going to roll this on the table real quick. So, Imelda's a pretty smart girl. That was a 22.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, she has a +3 to insight because she's a pretty perceptive, insightful young
think-
girl.
what was that? That was. What did I roll?
You roll performance. You rolled a 21, but she has a +3 to that 19, so
It
she
was
has
an
a
18, right?
yeah, so +3. So she rolled a 22 on her insight. She looks at you and
I
goes,
kind of want to
"You-
use my inspiration, but I don't think I can
You
roll
can
higher than
certainly
18.
you can certainly try. It's up to you."
You have a 10% chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You can certainly try. I will honor the roll. Go ahead and you have to meet or beat a 22.
But I would have to have a natural 20 because then I would just tie with
19.
her, and that.
You'd have to roll a 19 or a 20.
But 19 will be the same, so that.
Right, you have to meet or beat it to succeed.
Oh, I see.
Yes, you have to at least get a 22, so you have a 10% chance. So if you want to use your inspiration, you can certainly do that.
I'm not gonna use it because I'm not in a well place for me to be hit by something. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna let her be. I already have the letter.
You're not Jenny. Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you?
I'm trying to. I am not Jenny. That is true. But I am trying to help. Whatever was inside. And I'm just gonna like. Just like kind of like show. Well, no. No, I keep it on my back. I'm just gonna say like. Whatever was inside. It is really dangerous. And not only you, but we could be in danger here.
As this conversation's going on, Axel Mipsy, your cover's blown. What's going on? What are you doing over there?
I mean, she's not looking at her general direction, right?
I mean, she did call out, but yeah, right now her focus is primarily on Mirage. But she does know somebody else is over there.
I mean, do we step out?
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to think of a way we can step out without causing a scene. Where we can like stealth around.
I mean, I don't think we can really stealth around.
Not with our rolls. No.
Excuse me. I succeeded. Let's remember that.
Barely.
A success is a success.
I learned from Mirage how to sneak.
I love it when I always set the DC and I'm like, surely they can't roll. Nope. Okay. Nope.
Surely it can't get any worse than
I'm
this.
gonna
You're telling the
I'm gonna
rogue that
try
it's called natural
sneak
one.
around.
Anyway.
As I'm talking, I'm gonna try to sneak closer.
Okay. Give me. You've kind of given up the goose. Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
That's it.
no shot.
Yeah.
You bump your head on the
shit,
turnstile post as you try to duck the fare pole, and it just like doof and like just like reverberates as you're like,
Oh God!
You're that group from earlier. How did you find me here? You're some sort of shapeshifter, aren't you? Choofy, grab whatever you can. We need to get out.
and as she's like trying to run away, you begin to hear something else. And you're the first to see it, Mipsy. As you get close enough that you can see this group of slimes,
Oh God! Dang.
you notice that one of them looks really not good. As it's
Really
gone from
upset.
like a yellowish, greenish, like already pretty putrid color, but now it's like a dark, rancid color, and it's got like a mixture of black and gray particles swimming about inside it. And then suddenly, one of them grasps onto another, and then a pseudopod shoots out and grasps onto another, and another, and another. This whole group of slimes begins to congeal and grow and grow.
Well, I did hear something happening, right?
Yes, you saw the
I
like
just-
stain on the ground, but you didn't see where or what was
what
in
is
that
happening.
vial. You just saw like some sort of stain in the broken glass on the ground. Unfortunately,
I'm gonna try. Well, while this is happening, can I try and walk towards Imelda and say like, like it's me. Calm down. Something bad is happening. I don't care about your stuff.
I
Listen.
I don't know who you are. Leave me alone.
I shape. Well,
And
can I
as you-
try and like grab her?
You can certainly try. Yeah, go for it. You can try to make a grapple. Make an athletics check against her athletics or acrobatics.
Oh.
As this is going on, I'm just
acrobatics
gonna
or athletics?
You roll athletics against her contested
Okay.
acrobatics or athletics.
as this is going
Using
on,
inspiration.
Okay. All right. Let's see it. You need to beat an 18.
Oh, there's no way.
I mean, there's a way.
There's a way.
I mean,
It's not likely, but there's a way.
It's not gonna be good.
She slips
thought
away
this was
and
one
ducks
again.
underneath your arm as she you go to grab her and she like ducks forward in this direction. Right as that's happening and you turn around to look at her as she's kind of ducked underneath your arms, you see what is going on in this area, all sorts of weirdness that's happening. Mipsy, you have a front row seat to this massive slime that has formed in this area as it just like groans out and the echoey voice is
Oh.
like, and you can see particles of what very evidently now looks like corruption swimming about inside this giant green slime. At this point in time, give me just a moment here to clean this up. I need everyone to roll for an initiative.
Just stub your toe.
While I
Well-
see this thing like happening and growing, can I just like tell Imelda something
Sure.
and just say like, well, kid, if you're practicing magic, this is the place to practice.
Okay.
That's my second nat 20 in initiative.
Jesus, man. Good lord.
My third nat 20 of the night.
So you're gonna go first. She got a 21 as well, Imelda, but you're gonna go first because you have the nat 20.
I don't think I can link into the Jenny token.
Oh yeah, let me put your other token back on. Sorry. Give me a sec here.
I mean, I'll still look like Jenny because I think
Right.
that's cool.
I just did it for
But-
dramatic effect. There
I
you
think
go.
it.
All right, there you go.
Come on, baby, roll a1. Oh, look at that!
There you
Would
go.
Look at that.
Oh, would you look at that?
You're going first.
Imelda's going first.
Mipsy. No, Mipsy's going first because he had a natural 20.
Oh, I see.
Give me
Well-
this one. Because the natural 20 is going to
Obviously,
interject over everything else.
bonus action. Magic stone.
Okay, well, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going first. Yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm getting... Ahead
Nope,
of
that
time.
misses. I'm guessing an 8 misses. Hold on, put it that way.
Yes. Unfortunately, an 8 just misses.
Oh wow.
I'm staying far away from that as possible. Oops, I only have 25 feet. Go ahead.
Give me a sec here. Is that all you were going to do is the magic stone?
Magic stone, yep, that's
Okay.
all I can do.
You watch as Imelda is kind of having like a bit of a crisis over here.
Damn it.
The magic girl.
Okay.
She's gonna try to shoot out an ice knife at this this green slime, but you can see she is like having a miniature freak out right now. So that's not too bad. She still hits. As you watch the ice knife jet out and slam against this this huge slime that's formed. Let me roll some damage here. I believe that's a D8 if I remember correctly. Let's see, ice knife. I think it's a D8. D10. I'm sorry, D10. There we go. D10 plus the 2d6 if they fail. Okay. You can see chunks of the slime freeze up as it does make contact. It does succeed on its saving throw, so it doesn't take the damage from the percussive blast of the ice knife. And then you watch as Imelda just like runs the other way and kind of like cowers behind this wall. She is having like a panic attack. Mirage, we are on to you. This massive green slime is just formed, and you can see something is horribly wrong with it. It does not look right, like even by slime standards. You there, Mirage?
Are you muted?
Hello?
I am muted. Sorry. I am muted. I've been talking strategy and all. I was thinking if I was asking, sorry, if I have like a clean eye, like sight on it, like in or something like
Yes, you have a
obstructing
clean.
me from shooting it.
No, you have clean line of sight from where you are. It's a huge slime. I mean, it's like almost 15 feet wide.
Mm, I'm going to. I'm just going to use bonus action, steady aim,
Okay. All right.
and I'm gonna.
You have advantage on the strike.
And I'm gonna shoot a arrow. I'm gonna use my short bow.
Okay.
Oh, how far am I?
You're within range. Yeah, you're fine.
Because I have advantage, I have the sneak attack, right?
Yes, you would have sneak attack. Yeah, 24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think that's just the bow damage. You still have sneak attack too.
Yes.
So it's 10 plus whatever your 2d6 for sneak attack. Okay. Yeah, solid strike. And you watch as your arrow pierces through and hits some sort of like vital component. And you watch as the slime slowly begins to shrink a little bit. As you begin to damage it, as chunks begin to break off in this process. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I tell something to Imelda?
Sure.
I'm just gonna say, okay, girl, breathe and stay away from the other, what is it, lines? Little things, and start going the other way. Grab your stuff and the other way.
Give me a persuasion check, Mirage. Okay. You seem to be getting through to Imelda's. She kind of finds her nerve and kind of grits her teeth and kind of pinches her cheek a little bit to break herself out of the panic attack that she's having, and just kind of wordlessly nods at you. Axel, we're on to you. What would you like to do?
All right. I will get the step in. I will go here.
Okay.
I got the range. It cast Jolt at it.
Okay.
Yuck.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not hit as it just goes wide, as it kind of like spreads out across the floor, like flattening itself out to dodge out of the way. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. The giant green slime, you watch as it, right as it like flattens itself out, it kind of reforms and bounds up into the air, landing in this group of other slimes. And as it does so, you can see the pseudopods just and they start to absorb the other slimes as you see the little ones all disappear into the large one as it begins to reform and get larger once more. And it's going to heal a little bit. As you see some of the chunks that had fallen off reform from the slime that had rejoined the larger group. Then, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. It is going to 5, yes, get within melee of you, Mirage. It can't, it just reabsorbed the other ones, so it cannot use that ability. But, let me find, sorry. Damn it, I moved the stat block. Where is it? Do, 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 do. Where is it? Where are you? I have the physical book too. I should have just like marked all this stuff with like markers, and I didn't. That would have been a smart GM thing to do. Planning ahead. Okay. It is... Yeah, it's going to... Ooh, never mind. I did not... It has multi-attack. First strike.
Lovely to hear.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Because it's a giant slime. It's gonna take 2 strikes at you, Mirage. The first one.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
I die. No, just kidding. Yes, I hit it.
Okay, I was about to be like, what? Yeah. That is 4 piercing damage to you.
Oh my god.
And then second strike. That one goes completely wide with a natural 1 as you manage to duck
Nice.
out of the way. But yes, this thing is surprisingly agile for such a large blobby creature. But that is the end of its turn. Imelda, seeing you kind of... let's see, what is she going to do here? She is going to start... she's going to look at Chufi, her spirit companion, and kind of wordlessly signal for Chufi to go and like circle over top of the giant green blob, and it is going to give you the help action on your next attack, Mirage. So you will have advantage on your next strike against the creature as it tries to distract the creature, giving you an opportunity to attack. Then she is going to step over here, and she is going to... She is going to try to hide. Not great. Unfortunately, she does not do a great job of it as she's still trying to recover from the panic attack she just had. But she is going to try to take a pot shot at it with a little hand crossbow. And that's going to hit. Okay. A solid strike from her as you see the bolt sail over and strike into the core of this creature, doing an okay amount of damage. Mipsy, we are on to you. What would you like to do?
We're doing the same old thing.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Unfortunately, that stone goes wide and slams up against the concrete wall in the middle of the atrium. Is there anything else you'd like to
Bonus
do?
action magic stone again.
Okay. All right. Mirage, we're back to you. You have advantage on your next strike. You are within melee range of this creature, though. But you would have advantage on the strike as the from Chufi, the little furry familiar with the pig snout, is sort of distracting the creature, giving you an opportunity to land a more precise strike.
Okay. Oh, I don't want it to get near Milda because somebody promised for us to take care of. I'm gonna. One, two. I'm gonna stay there. Oh, I'm gonna disengage and like just move one,
Okay.
like get a little bit of distance. And I'm gonna. I have advantage, right?
Yeah, you have advantage on the strike.
Okay. I'm gonna produce flame.
Okay.
Throw it to it.
Okay.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, unfortunately a 9 is not going to hit. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
I would-
Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna move one more, like there.
Okay. Axel.
All right, I'm still within range. I'm gonna try to do jolt again.
Okay. Let's see it. Yeah, 22 is
Nice.
definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay.
Okay.
Good strike. You see the energy surge through and kind of break off more chunks of this creature's body. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. The giant slime. Let's see. I think it is going to move here, and it is going to use its horrid stench ability. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Mirage, and I also need one from Imelda, which I'm going to roll for her right now. Okay. You make the save. Unfortunately, Imelda starts coughing from the horrible, noxious fumes that are coming off this creature. And she is forced to move away as fast as she can. She's going to take a little bit of damage, but she has to move her full speed as far away from the creature as she can from the stench. And then what you begin to notice is some of the lights, as Imelda has moved further away, have begun to disappear. The one behind you, Mipsy, and Axel, the light that was sort of distracting these slimes behind you, has disappeared.
But that was mine, wasn't it? It was mine.
Did you have
Or
lights
it,
as
it
well?
disappeared too. I had the familiar, but I don't know how
Oh.
far. If it would have already be gone.
I would imagine it's
And I
probably
did-
yeah.
I did left the dancing light, but I don't know if that will still be in it there too.
What's the range on your dancing lights? I think it's like 60 feet, isn't it?
It's 120.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll say it's still up.
120.
1, 2, 3. Roll me,
says-
Mirage. Roll me a d6.
It says you can move the dancing light up to 60 feet and
Sure.
then 20 feet each one
Okay.
from each other.
Yeah, roll me a d6.
I roll what?
Just roll me a d6. So yeah, if you go over to your little dice cabinet thing over here. Okay. These 6 that are closer to you, these little slimes, are going to use their movement to try to get closer to the main giant slime. These ones on the bottom are still distracted. But actually, you can see as this is happening, these littler slimes are going towards the big one. And you see this as well, Mipsy. They kind of like are like sloshing and sliding across the floor, kind of suction cupping their way across in the direction of the larger bodied slime. But anyway, Imelda at this point managing to cough up any remains of the noxious fumes coming off of this thing, turns around and she can see that these ones here are also beginning that process of moving, but we're more distracted by the remaining lights that she had put up. She is going to try to throw out one more ice knife. And see, she's going to try to hit this one right here. That is just going to hit, just barely. She is not rolling well right now. She is freaked the hell out. That one. This one takes a little bit of damage, but now they need to all make the save real quick. Sorry, I gotta roll a bunch of dex saves. No. I think it's dex. Yeah. So going from left to right, top to bottom. First one saves. Fail on the one to the right of it. Success on the next one. Failure on the bottom left, and failure on the bottom right. So these 3 just scatter and are just splattered by the blast of ice crystals and are no more. But these 2 are going to try to make it towards the main body of the giant slime here. They haven't been absorbed yet, but on the next turn, they likely will be. And then you see Imelda rushes. She's going to rush back over here and try to hide again to end her turn. That time, much more successful as she ducks in this darkened corner and just disappears from sight. Mipsy, on to you.
Well.
You can see these littler slimes are trying to join the main bodied one. As you can see, its energy is like attracting them and pulling them in.
I'm gonna get closer. Actually, first I'll just do this. I'm going for the big one first.
Okay.
Well, we know what I'm doing.
What are we doing?
Hidden is what matters.
Okay.
And we'll put favorite foe on that big guy.
Okay. Okay.
6 bludgeoning.
You can see the giant slime has reduced in size a bit once more. It is now...
And I'm
whoops.
standing right here.
Why is this thing... It should be a large creature now, but it's kind of reduced. It's between a large and a medium-sized creature. It's about the size of one of y'all.
That's my turn.
Okay. Mirage, this slightly larger, slightly less daunting version of the giant slime is directly beside you.
Okay. So it reduced size.
Yeah, it's about the same size as you right now.
Okay, so I'm going to. Okay, I don't want it to get bigger. So I'm gonna steady aim. And I'm gonna hit it with the dagger.
Okay. Steady aim is for ranged attacks, unfortunately.
Oh, it's range. Well, I'll use the short bow.
She puts her dagger in the bow.
So, just so you know, Mirage, when you attack an enemy with a ranged weapon and melee range,
It's so close?
it's at disadvantage. So,
I see,
but
I
your
see.
steady aim would offset that, so
then-
it'd just be a straight roll.
Then I'm just gonna do it regularly. I'm gonna
Okay.
hit it with the dagger.
Okay. Okay, that is definitely a
Who
crit.
needs advantage?
What's up?
I said, who needs
Crit.
advantage?
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't get sneak attack on it because you didn't have advantage and there's nobody nearby it.
Yeah.
But it's still crit damage, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Come.
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
Jeez.
Wow.
God, if that had been crit damage or with the sneak attack, it would have been nasty. Yeah, this slime is looking a little less daunting now. It's definitely a big chunk of it is cut off by this brutal strike with the dagger. This fucking Gordon Ramsay-esque slice with this knife is impressive. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Mirage?
Moving like here.
Where are you moving?
I will still be here in range with it here, right?
Yes, you're still in melee with it, yes.
But if I move here, I will get out of melee.
Yes, yeah, you'd take an
Okay,
opportunity
good,
attack
just-
if you did that.
Right? Mm-hmm.
You could disengage and not take
Yeah.
the opportunity attack and then move as far away as you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna move here.
Okay. All right. Axel, we are back to you.
Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Alright, fine.
I did not slide this
I
over.
move just because it's hard for me to read. The tiles with the squares made it hard to read, so I'm trying to like figure
Oh,
out the
yeah,
distance.
sorry.
I'm moving up a little bit. No, you're
It
good.
doesn't align
I'm gonna
perfectly with
move
this
up.
map.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Let
And
me
then,
let me turn the opacity up on these the actual lines so you guys can see it better. I can
sure,
do that
actually,
real
I'll
quick.
go.
We can turn that up. That should be a little bit better.
Yeah. All right. Am I locked in with the slimes the slime next to me or no? They're
Yeah,
trying
you're
to
within
go
melee
to-
of the little ones.
No. But what I'm saying is, so if I try to walk away,
Yeah,
Might-
you're within
okay.
melee of the one at least in the corner. Yes,
okay, all right. I wasn't sure what the deal.
they're
with the
small
bird
creatures,
cage
but it's in this space right beside you.
then. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to walk away from it so I can
Okay.
do a range shot.
All right. Well, it's going to reach out with a pseudopod. Getting a 12 to hit, which I don't think hits you.
Yes, missed.
Just missed. Damn. All right. Yeah, you're good to move away.
Perfect. So I'm just at 30, so now I'm gonna cast Jolt again on it.
Okay. See it.
Ooh, we love that.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see the damage.
Fire.
All right, I'll take it. That still works.
Is that just the one? Is that the crit damage or is that just the normal damage?
Oh, that's just the normal damage.
Okay, so it'd be double that. It'd be 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot out this jolt of energy that dances across the beams overhead, and then strikes down almost like a lightning bolt coming off of this metal, amplifying the effect. Slime's definitely shrinking a lot. It took a nice hearty blast from that strike there. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Unfortunately, these two are going to try to merge with the larger body. The one that's closest to you, Mirage, you can use your reaction and try to take an opportunity attack if you'd like, as it moves out of your melee range.
Sure.
So you can use your dagger if you want to try to attack it.
So I just roll a regular attack?
Yeah, you'll roll like you're stabbing with your dagger.
No.
Double check on that. Hold on one sec. I don't remember.
It was almost a 15, but it switched.
Yeah. Let's see. No, unfortunately, that just misses. Yeah, just misses on the little ones. They have a little bit higher AC because they are smaller and harder to hit. So it moves out of the way, and they are going to join up with the main body of the big slime, and you watch as it grows again as it regains some of its form. And at the same time, these ones are going to try to rush up over to it. They don't join right away.
Oh, don't I get an opportunity attack?
You do get on at least one of them. You can go ahead and try to make that strike. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit, and you hit one of them, and it splatters across the turnstile. Otherwise, though, this guy, what is he going to do? What do I want to do here? Mipsy, you watch as this slime, right as you splatter the one, the large creature turns to you as if something is drawing it towards you. And just like before, you watch as it flattens itself out like a trampoline, and almost like those little, those domed kids' toys, the ones that you invert upside down, and then they like take a moment and then pop into the air, and like the energy bounds this thing across as it lands right on top of you where you're at. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as this thing is trying to engulf you inside itself. Okay, you managed to duck out of the way just at the last second as this thing crushes down on top, like cracking the tiles. You can feel the weight and the pressure this thing exudes as it tries to engulf you inside itself. Unfortunately, it cannot attack after doing that, but you can see that it is now drawn to something about you is drawing its fixation now. If I can get somebody to roll me a d6, please.
I got it. Where is it? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Monique's got it.
Sorry.
Oh. All 5 of these
Hands were up.
guys
That's what I'm
down in the corner are now going to try to move towards the main slime as they've been drawn to the impact energy that was created by the body of this main slime.
Now that I'm rolling better, it's because of a bad thing. It makes it... Damn it.
Anyway, Imelda is still hidden, and she is going to try to
Cast Fireball and kill everyone?
no, she doesn't have that.
That would be awesome.
No, unfortunately, she does not have that.
Flaming
She-
Spear?
No.
She has dynamite instead.
She has singular attacks. Ice Knife was really her only AoE she had. Because she's using the some of the stat block of the Arcane Trickster. So she really doesn't have a lot of like AoE, unfortunately. Yeah, she's going to try to take a pot shot at the main boy. She is hidden, so she is going to get advantage on this strike. Yeah, that's going to hit. And she's going to have sneak attack as well. Let's see. Okay. A solid strike as you watch the form of this slime begin to decrease once again. Kind of just back and forth. The energy of this, and now it's kind of reduced about double your size, Mipsy, but about the size of perhaps Axel or your companion, Mirage. And then Imelda is going to try to hide once again. Unfortunately, that time, no, she is like freaking out and like shaking. And she like knocks over one of the tires beside her, trying to hide behind it. Mipsy, we're on to you.
Okay. Is our little buddy standing on anything? Like,
It's like concrete and dirt and tile.
is tile connected?
I mean, it's just sitting on top of like grout and concrete and dirt, like in
Like
dust.
broken tile?
Yeah, there's some like broken pieces around them.
Damn. Okay, so nothing too heavy.
No, there's nothing like, they're not like on loose. I mean, the tile's probably like at most a couple pounds. At most like 3 or 4 pounds. Like a couple kilos, I guess. It's not super heavy. And a lot of the loose ones are like broken into smaller pieces than that.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping
There's-
something more like heavier than like those gates.
The gates
Okay,
are
that's
probably a
fine.
handful of pounds. They're not like. They're probably 10 pounds, maybe.
Yeah,
At
no, it's not
most.
gonna work how I want it. That's fine.
They're mostly plastic with like aluminum or like a thin metal frame.
Magic stone.
Okay. Yeah, 19's definitely going to hit.
For 9 damage.
This creature is having a hard time sticking together. It is looking real rough. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Hmm. That's all.
Okay. Mirage, you can see the body of the main slime that's still infused whatever corruptive material is inside is still kind of swirling around, but it is struggling to hold together at this point in time, as a lot of these other ones are still attracted to it, but it is really struggling to hold on. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Mipsy's not in melee, right?
He actually is in
No,
melee.
on the little ones.
The little ones,
With
yes,
the
he
little-
is. He's actually in
But
melee
not-
with the big one too. It has a 10-foot reach.
Really?
Yeah, it has a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
It's technically a large creature by its stat block, so it still has a 10-foot reach.
Oh God. Then I'm gonna use my bow. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay. Let's see it. A 13 just hits. And you do get
Nice.
sneak attack because he is within melee.
Woo! You're welcome.
As you feel the arrow go
you.
sailing over your shoulder, Mipsy, right into this creature's core. So go ahead and roll your
Oh.
damage. Oh my god. Roll your sneak attack.
Finish it.
Nice.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Mirage, how do you want to do this?
Oh no, I'm in melee range.
Oh no, you're in melee range. I'm going to, because I think that Imelda's looking at me, and I look like Jenny. I'm gonna try to act like real cool, you know, and just say like, be careful and nice shot, and and I'm gonna shoot to the thing right in the eye.
Okay. Your bolt or your arrow sails right over the shoulder of your companion Mipsy. You feel the air current whip by your shoulder and the side of your face, and as you almost just feel like the tip of the fletching of the arrow just kind of like graze the end of your cheek, Mipsy, before, and in slow motion, like slam into this creature as it struggles to hold form, as it's like jetting out its pseudopods in all directions, just unsure of what to do before exploding. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Mipsy.
Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting.
You are within its 10-foot blast radius. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what I was figuring.
No.
I have a feeling what's coming next.
You take 12 points of acid damage as this creature just explodes in front of you, and you are knocked back the other way in this direction. You are knocked prone.
No, I'm not taking 12 damage.
Okay.
It's what we talked about.
Okay.
The minor.
Okay. So
I can do 12.
remind me. Okay, you can reduce it how much?
By 12.
By 12. Okay. You take no damage.
I need to make a con save.
Okay. Let's see the con save here.
And it's either 10 or a third of the damage, whatever
Okay.
one is higher.
So yeah, you need to roll 10.
And
Okay.
cool.
You definitely see Mirage. You see your companion Mipsy get kicked back by the concussive force, but surprisingly, he does not seem to be as damaged as you would expect him to be from such a massive blast of this acrid creature, as the material is just sent out in all direction like a water balloon that just burst full of acid. As it is just sprayed all over the ground, as it sizzles on anything that's not like a finished surface. But surprisingly, your companion is not all that hurt. But nevertheless, you can see with the main source of energy kind of radiating around, the other little slimes kind of go back to whatever interests them nearby. You can see there's one around here, one of those dancing lights, and one of your your mixture of dancing lights in this area. These other 5 that were moving in that direction are heading back in that way. We are no longer in initiative at this point in time.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I need to keep on rolling.
You do need to keep on rolling. How long do you have to keep rolling
Can we
for?
just roll all of them at once?
How long do you have to keep rolling before it goes away?
For a minute.
For a minute? Okay. I mean, keep going.
I'll just roll 9 at once.
Okay.
Okay, 12 is the first one. So I pass. Sorry, that was 11. Then not 20, I pass. 4, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I take 12.
Okay. It's almost like a
After,
delayed response. Right at you, Mirage, you can see right as Mipsy, a few seconds after he took the initial blast, and you would expect him to just be coated in like acidic like bile from this creature. He doesn't really it slumps off. And then moments later, you watch as he doubles over in a delayed reaction, and Mipsy, you just vomit up like a black ichor as you take the delayed reaction of this damage, as you double over on all fours and just start tossing up your cookies on this tile floor.
Yep.
Hey, are you okay, Mipsy? And while I'm saying that, I'm stretching a hand to help Imelda stand up because I think she was on the floor.
Yeah, you can see she's still kind of shaking and very hesitant to take your hand.
You're not Jenny, are you?
Oh.
You're not Jenny. Who are you? Are you that courier from earlier?
I'm gonna drop my disguise and I'm just gonna say yes. No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna drop my disguise, but I'm gonna still keep the hand. And I'm just gonna say,
give me a
did a great job.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, Mirage.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion with advantage. Okay. It takes a moment, but she does take your hand, and she stands up beside you.
Look, I know what I did was wrong. I can't hold down a decent wage, and I want to study magic, and it's really expensive, and I know what I did is wrong. I'm sorry.
Apologize, accept. Yet you need to learn what you throw behind.
It
Or
was
to the floor.
some sludgy material. It was like oily, and it looked like oil mixed with mud.
Well, next time just keep it aside. Don't throw it to the floor.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. You're right. I shouldn't have just tossed it out.
It's fine, kid. Just grab your stuff and let's get out of here.
Okay. Axel and Mipsy, as you get back to your feet slowly, as the recoil of the damage that you took and delayed reaction kind of recedes for now, and that you take a deep breath, drink a bit of water to shake it off. Axel, as you kind of step into this main atrium, you can see that Mipsy has like yacked up his dinner all over the tile floor.
No, the ramen.
Not the ramen.
Goddamn ramen again.
There's definitely some chunks of noodle in there.
You.
They're a little darker than they were before. It's almost like squid ink at this point, but it's definitely there. But anyway, it's a bit odd. Like, you saw him take like a full blast of like this acrid acidic liquid, and he doesn't look all that damaged externally, but you can definitely tell he took some like hits, and he doesn't look great. He looks like almost sickly, like he has like a really bad flu after whatever happened. But it just seems a bit odd. But nevertheless, everyone is conscious, and what remains of the green slimes are just kind of steering clear, focusing on easier targets. But you can see the young girl, the young elvish girl, and her spirit familiar are kind of speaking with Mirage at the moment. But
Gonna try to get close to where the muddy, oily thing was dropped and see if I can like take even like a tiny beady thing, like rescue something.
sure, give me either survival or survival or arcana. Okay. You don't get much. You get like a tiny bit of residue that you're able to scrape up on the end of your dagger into like an empty jar, that like an empty glass jar you had left over from a potion. And you just like scrape it in along with mostly dirt and mud into this vial and put the cork back in.
Well, something is something.
It's hard to tell how much of it is just dirt and what is actually potentially this material that you saw in the vial. But nevertheless, the primary threat down here seems to be all but gone. You do notice that there are a few odds and ends on the countertop there, the customer service countertop, that might have been of value that she seemed to have nicked from people. But for the most part, most of it is just like not a whole lot of value. That anything that you can see, you're welcome to, if anyone wants to make an investigation check, you can.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's mostly junk and scrap and like
Oh,
oh my god. Yeah, it's not really a
we use
whole
all
lot.
the good rolls.
The few things that are of potential value, you can see she kind of scoops up.
I'm not keeping them. I'm going to take them back. I'm sorry.
Taken back, and what are you gonna tell the people? Here, I stole them from you?
I hadn't really thought that far through yet.
I'll
I mean,
figure
kid,
something out.
I had what I wanted. It. You can start fresh from now and just.
I'll talk to Jenny. She might know what to do. Maybe I can work off any debts or anything that got damaged with her.
But nevertheless, whatever there is there that isn't just junk and scrap, she collects up in her satchel.
We should probably get out of here. Yeah. I'm a little concerned what the slimes might do. Whatever that stuff was, I don't know if anything's still lingering around in here.
As she starts walking, I'm just gonna jokingly like try to steal something from her, but I'm not gonna steal it. I want to do it just for her to notice, but I'm just gonna like.
Give me a sleight of hand
Like
check.
I'm not gonna do, like, my point is for her to notice,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna take everything and anything.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
just like
yeah, give me a
play
sleight of
with
hand
her.
check. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on one sec.
redemption.
You are able to steal, you can see it's not like the nicest knife in the world, but you're able to like completely unbuckle it from her waist strap. And it's just like a standard dagger, but like the fact you're able to take something like that large relatively easily, do you show her that you take it? Okay.
I'm just gonna say, but still look your back.
She kind of looks back and she pats her hip.
You're really good at that.
Well, you're not bad at all, kid, either. And I'm giving it back to her. Of course.
Okay. She smirks and snaps it back onto her belt loop.
Yet I'm gonna have a hand on my letters. You never know.
She doesn't seem to be interested in taking
I
anything
know,
from
I
you
know,
guys
I know.
right now
But I was just kidding.
after what just
I'm
happened. So, but her and the spirit seem to follow you all back the way you came. I'm assuming that's
actually,
the.
I'm just gonna.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna mention like to her of like, is your spirit okay? I saw it losing a lot of fur.
Oh, yeah, it's that time of year. He's shedding.
Oh. Okay.
And he got a little close to the lion's blooms. They try to attack him, but they can't really ever. He just kind of slips into the spirit realm and then slips back in, or slips back out. Isn't that right, Chufi?
and you hear him kind of, and just he kind of like snuggles up on her shoulder and rests there as you walk out of the basement level of the subway. I'm assuming that's what you all are doing, unless you wanted to take another route.
I wish we can tell Dr. What's his front?
Front. Yeah. Frond. Front.
Okay. I guess we can tell Miss Dr. Front that we survived.
Okay. You head back up to basement level 1 of the subway. You can see Dr. Front is, at this point, her and Crocus are back at this table area, making last bits of notes, gathering up their supplies and their tools, as you all, I would assume, are...
I'm gonna jokingly scream.
You were breaking up there. What did you say?
Like I was gonna scream just like to play like her name, like Doctor.
She turns around and looks at you all, a little worse for wear.
Well, it seems that you are... Oh my goodness! What in the world did you find down there? I see you found your associate. That is good. It is good to see. There was a young girl down here. Young lady, what are you doing down here?
And you can see Imelda is like,
yeah, it's a long story. I survey. We are just about gathering up what we need. If you are ready to head up the elevator lift, we can head that way now. Yes?
Please.
very well. You can see that as she Crocus follows behind her, kind of taking the lantern behind him, using it as kind of like a bait for these slimes. Kind of just moving it around and in ways to keep them out of the way, but guiding you all over to... guiding you all over to the left-hand side over here in front of this service lift. You can see that Crocus has kind of placed the lantern out of the way, so they kind of follow it over into this stack of crates, leaving you enough room to get past them and with ease and get over to the lift.
Well, come on. Willkommen. We need to go.
She drops a little box inside the service lift. You can see it's kind of wired together to the control panel of this lift. And you can see that not unlike the same sort of magic that you use, Axel, she casts Jolt on this little box. And inside you can see that there is some sort of small spirit that's joyously moving around as it finds itself connected to a piece of equipment as the lift kind of hums to life in this area. It's not a whole lot of energy, and with this many people, it struggles a bit as it begins to slowly climb up to the surface as you head towards the main level. Just beside the bridge on the opposite side, there is what looks like a sealed double metal door that has been chained and bolted and sealed multiple times inside and without. And she begins to unlock a series of locks that you can see have various markings and inscriptions, as well as one that she puts her hand on, and you see there's an arcane sigil that slowly begins to turn almost like a combination lock before turning completely 180 and spinning like a top and then splitting into half circular pieces as the door swings open. As you all are back on the surface in the city of Yatamon. It is quite dark. It is the early morning hours here in Yatamon, but nevertheless, you breathe fresh air. It's not a stagnant, dusty filled, slimy, slightly rusted and corroded stench, but the fresh evening air, a bit chilly this evening, in the early fall of Yatamon, as you stare up at the evening sky and the bright, warm street lamps all along this street above the bridge where you had first encountered the individual named Aaron here in this sort of park district within the city of Yatamon. But nevertheless, you are now above ground, having found what you came to deliver originally, but a bit worse for wear having found it. But we'll pick that up next time, what we decide to do, as we're creeping up on 3 hours here. So I think that's a good stopping point. We'll decide what you all want to do here in the city next time.